Good afternoon, Memphis. Welcome to the Happy Hour. I am your host, Thomas Wise, and I am joined this week, as I'm joined every week, by a wonderful set of co-hosts. To my right, I've got Sean Lynch in the house. Sean, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm better now. Good to see you, old friend.
I know. I've been out of town. I've been traveling. I threw 1,800 miles in the car this week.
Wow.
Yeah, rolling, baby.
That seems like a lot of miles.
It is a lot of miles.
I'm not an expert. I mean, I'm just, I run miles.
Yes.
Yeah, you do now.
2.3 apparently.
3.1.
3.1.
3 points.
Whatever.
3.2.
I tell you what, though,
3.2.
1,700 miles, and you know what I learned? That I know the words to approximately 70% of every song written in the 70s and 80s.
I agree with that, actually.
I think you're. Hold on, we got a little mic problem there. But yeah,
I thought it was closer to 75.
probably. Well, I mean, this is they play on the internet, on the satellite radio. And Shane McRae, how are you doing today, Shane, sir?
Fantastically difficult. No, I'm down with a little bit of sickies. So I would like to say and point out to our listening audience that Sean is not even wearing a cap. This lets me know he's been outside a lot. Because when I started riding bikes, I stopped wearing ball caps of all sorts. I started just going all natural. Is this what's happening, Sean?
I don't know. I didn't really think about it. I just I got up and I put a little water in the head and made it because I get bad head. And I put a little water on there and I was like, I'm going to the farmer's market, and that was the whole decision making process. And that was it.
Well, I just noticed you always have a cap on now today.
Well, so that's. You took a shower for us this morning.
No.
No, you didn't.
To be clear, I did not bathe.
You did not bathe.
In all fairness, I watered my hair down too.
I thought that was loose.
I thought you did.
No, it's a little bit of a chai gel or something, styling gel.
Chai gel.
Hello.
Oh, again, as always on the Happy Hour, we are dealing with technical difficulties, and our producer / host is doing great work. And he's under the table right now.
Like
Pretty
the car.
exciting. And it's pretty exciting. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you.
This is what I like to call its Tron mode.
All right, I think if I create a bridge with my finger, it'll work. But
Wait, is that like the kid in class had to stand up and touch the TV so Channel 10 would work?
yes, exactly. Like, just hold on to the.
It's like the guys we made at my parents' house when we had parties.
You need to hold
They had a fountain that for some reason had an electrical current going through it, which is always a bad idea, by the way, kids. If you're gonna have a fountain, keep electricity out of it. But if you touch the wall and the fountain at the same time, it would shock you.
Testing. Oh,
Yeah!
All right.
No one
touched
touched it. I didn't even touch it. Today, I did not even touch this camera. I turned the
that's
page.
true. I'll give Shane a break. He is not done anything.
I'm not even near this thing.
Thank God. For once, Shane is innocent. And by the way, so Shane, you're doing all right too this week. I'm sorry I got lost there in the work.
Oh yeah, I'm doing fantastically swell. I'm a little under the weather, and that leaves actually later in the show we talk about the one-man race that is Sean Lynch.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna win.
I got money on him.
All right. Well, that's a great segue. Shane is the king of segues. We're going to do a little bit different order this week than we do on other weeks. We're going to be talking with Tracy Knight, who's the host of the Everything Wellness Show, a previous guest, master runner.
Master nutritionist.
Master nutritionist.
Yeah.
Expert in all things cross country. And she's going to give Sean some tips on how Sean is going to bring glory and much glory to the Happy Hour show. So everybody welcome Tracy to the show. Tracy, how are you doing today?
Hey.
All right, so Tracy, the first thing. Sean, is this your first 5K?
This is my first, yes, 5K
First.
or 2K or 1K.
Or,
Anything.
you don't
I
usually
don't know what K means.
I think it's something they use in Europe to
Strikeouts?
measure stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Kilometers?
and translate it, yeah.
I don't think they like freedom.
We'll call it the 5 freedoms.
Oh, that's
So
Freedom.
5K or 3.2 mile.
I'm disagreeing with you. I looked this up on the internet. It's 3.1 and some change.
Well, it's 3.1, 3.2. You have to at least, let me just tell you this, it's not 3.1. It's from the finish, but you have to go beyond the finish. You can't stop at the finish.
Yeah.
You have to go through, or
Right.
they literally push you. They're like, get out of the way, those are the runners
Well, I'm not
coming.
going to stop at the
No,
finish.
you would-
I'll probably
you-
start.
You'll probably stop midway.
I'll probably stop about a mile in. Take a couple
Just remember
drinks.
there is beer at the end.
Tra-
at the
what is-
finish,
And
right?
Tracy, let's be honest here. There's nobody that's going to be behind him, so he could probably stop at the end and really not.
You're
cause
going to be
any trouble.
shocked. You are going to be. I've been training.
All right.
I saw Mike from East Memphis the other day. He was clapping as I was running around the neighborhood.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Was he drinking a beer and watching?
He
He was watering his yard.
A few years back when I was running, people goes, "You better run, Shane." I'm like, "I'm already running." People don't say that to you?
No. Well, I wear headphones, so I don't know what they're saying.
Give me an idea.
I tune them out.
Sometimes when I run downtown at night, I run like, because it's been so
That's
hot, I
not-
run like
that's not
9,
safe.
10:30, 9:30. Right. Well, they're like, what did she steal? You know?
Just have a
Because I'm like
TV.
running really fast, and it's like, do I look like I have a TV on me? You
You
know?
could have stolen an iPod.
Yeah, well.
And you're
that was-
listening to it.
I know, right?
I got my iPod stolen one time
That-
by my car, and I was like, I hope whoever stole it really likes alt country.
You brought up a good point, because I got a real good one not too long ago. It was like, "You're only running from yourself, Shane." And he was right. I couldn't get away from myself.
Well, Breakaway has these, they're really cool, bumper stickers or whatever stickers, and it says like different stuff, and it said, "We're almost a cult." You know, is one of them.
I have found that. Like, I also ran into another buddy of ours in the neighborhood running around. And he's like, "You're running out," and they want to make run dates with you, and I'm like, "Nah, I can't. You know, I just want to run by myself." You know.
I fall in the same category because that is my time, and they're like, "Well, come run with us. Let's, why don't we do buddies and stuff?" I was like, and I just like, "Well, can you run a 6-minute mile?" They're like, "Oh, no."
I love the social part of running together. It's just that talking while you're running throws my rhythm off. I can't do that.
True, and then some people think that helps them. And then you have the iPods and stuff on. Well, I suggest that women do not wear the earphones, the headphones, because they're not really paying attention at all. I mean, they have a lack of focus, but they when they're crossing the street or whatever, they're just, their head is in the clouds, literally, and you see it. They're like no thought process at all, and they just get mugged or something. I don't know, or get run over. I don't know.
Increase the vulnerability rate.
Right.
So you run with no headphones?
Nothing. I have to stay in tune with my body. I have to, my heart rate, and especially with the earphones and the earplugs that will actually create pressure and then the eardrums, increasing the heart rate a little bit. So I want to keep it even Steven, if you will, And so, and keeping my chest up, going forward. It's called chi running. People pay a lot of money
I was
to
going
have
to
that
say, is it
class.
something to do with chi?
Wow.
It is,
Sensor?
but it's like falling forward, and then you put one step in front of the other, and putting
So it's
one
kind of
in
like
and
running.
just go- Yeah, it is running.
It's roots running. Let's get back to the roots of running.
Sounds a lot like running.
You literally, all you do, you stand up straight, and then you act like you're gonna fall forward. I'm like demonstrating as I say it. So I was a little bit away from
It's
the
like
mic.
me on the 3rd mile.
Right.
I agree.
That's actually how I communicate, or how I move around after I've been drinking.
Yes.
Right.
Just lean forward and let my feet take the rest.
I think she's got a very good point here. As hunter-gatherers couldn't catch all that food. Villages would starve if they're all listening to iPods.
That's true. It's very true. They do have to run like 20-something miles, to get anything. But yeah, so chi running, or whatever you want to call it, is the proper form of running. It's just you want to keep your chest out a little bit, like almost like a proud papa kind of thing. But that helps expand when your lungs expand. Then your everything's expand for you. Instead of once you curve your spinal cord, you're shutting everything down. So you want to keep it open and so that you can breathe. You don't want to hug yourself, if you will. You know what I
Right.
mean?
You take your
And
notes on
your hands
this
are
one?
on forward.
Oh, yeah.
His
Mental
mental notes.
All right, so
I think I'm already doing this.
all right, tomorrow morning when Sean wakes up from his hangover, because he's probably gonna be out drinking whiskey all night tonight, because that's how he prepares for races. What does he need?
That's how I prepare for the day.
Yeah, that's how he really prepares for every day. What should he eat and drink? Like right off the bat, tomorrow morning, what does he need to do to prepare himself to win this race?
Well, you want to wake up in plenty of time, one, to get there, because there
Right.
will be limited parking, especially being a downtown race.
I've got parking taken care of.
Okay, got parking taken care of. I would wake up. What time do you normally wake up? I mean,
Lately?
After the race.
Yeah, lately I've been waking up extremely early because my dog's being a jerk, but I don't really want to go into all that right now.
Hopefully your dog's a jerk tomorrow to wake you up.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's
So around, like,
before 6, probably.
So okay, so like 5:30, 6 o'clock, let's say. So say he gets up at 6 o'clock, he's gonna have a good breakfast. You want to have it. It's a 5K, so you can have it normal. Like, I don't know what your normal breakfast is, but you want to have like
Coffee.
an oatmeal. Okay, coffee's fine. You're probably gonna have. Well, he's gonna definitely need
I'm
that
probably
coffee
not
because of the
gonna do
whiskey.
I'm probably not going to do coffee tomorrow.
You're probably not.
In my experience with the running, it doesn't. I don't. I've been training, by the way. You guys look at me like I'm not going to make
coffee
it.
can
I
give you
ran,
the
I ran
runs.
3 miles on Thursday.
Well, look at you.
Before
Yeah.
you go to bed tonight, drink a large glass of water,
Yeah.
and then when you wake up in the morning, drink another large glass of water.
So how many beers should I have before this, though?
You can have 2 maybe.
Is there a beer that helps with running? Like,
Yeah.
is Guinness better or worse?
No, actually, it's not here. It's called Stampede. It's in Texas, in Dallas, Texas, and it actually has B vitamins and protein in it.
Huh.
And it's the
That's
only
not really
known.
going to help me.
Right. So I'm thinking.
Could he take a multivitamin with a Guinness?
I thought a Guinness had, like, everything
Guinness
you
is
kinda
a
need.
B vitamin type,
Oh.
but it also, you have to remember, they'll make it thirsty, so you have to watch
True.
that one out.
Amstel. It's
Amstel's
a-
okay. Amstel's all right. You can do that. But
Okay.
yeah, maybe with a lighter beer. I wouldn't go for honestly. I wouldn't go for the domestics. I would go for the Amstels or imports or naturally made beers. That
What about, like, say, Ghost River?
Yeah.
Say yes.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Local Aquaford water.
Bosco's,
Yeah,
I
there
don't
you
think
go.
Bosco's didn't open at 6, is it? But you do.
I
have
get a jug. I get a jug.
Oh, you can jug.
What if I have a whole jug
He's got
of
a
beer?
growler in.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I have seen women run and smoke. I mean, it was like they have their Camel cigarettes and their skirts on, and
Dude, I've seen
and
those
they
women
have
too.
their
They usually run
cigarettes
from
and
me.
their beer with them. So.
Yeah, they usually grab their martinis and run away from Sean at the bar.
I've seen those women.
Well, there are marathons that I run, and there's like a what is it, daiquiri and champagne and Bloody Mary stops. And if you want to, you can. I've ran 5Ks where guys actually stopped. They're like, yeah, I'm done with this, and they went over to their friends, grabbed the beer, and then was like, okay, I feel better. I'm gonna keep running.
Yeah.
And that's a carbohydrate issue,
Yeah.
because he was bonking, if you will. And so you want to make, and that's what it's called.
I don't know
And
what
where
that
you've
means.
depleted all your glycogen is
Yeah.
gone.
Alright.
And that is the doorknob to allow the protein into the cell. So, that's what turns the doorknob to get it in there. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, if you want to have a beer with
I don't
breakfast,
know.
that's between you and your body. But,
I totally was like being sarcastic, like how many beers should I have? And she's like, yeah.